Welcome to Dead Frame. Tonight's story begins somewhere ordinary. A lonely bus stop, a quiet road, a place thousands of people pass every day without thinking twice. But late at night, some places become something else entirely. And if you ever find yourself waiting alone after midnight, make sure the bus that stops for you is carrying the living. It was nearly 1:13 a.m. when Adrian reached the old bus stop. On Hollow Creek Road, the rain had just stopped. The streets were empty, no cars, no people, only the sound of dripping water and the buzzing streetlight above him. Adrian checked his phone. No signal. Battery 4%. Perfect. Just perfect. He had missed the last bus home, or at least that's what he thought. Then he noticed something strange. The digital bus schedule above the stop suddenly flickered to life. Arriving Route 13. Adrian frowned. He had lived in the city his whole life. There was no Route 13. Far down the road, through the fog, headlights appeared. A bus slowly approached the stop, but something felt wrong. Its headlights were dim, its windows completely black, and there was no sound inside. No voices, no movement, only silence. The bus stopped directly in front of Adrian. The doors opened. Inside sat passengers completely motionless, their heads lowered, their faces hidden in darkness. And at the driver's seat was a man wearing an old uniform stained with something dark. BOS driver, deep, distorted voice. Last ride tonight, coming. Adrian hesitated. Every instinct told him not to enter, but the streets were empty, and the bus was his only way home. So he stepped inside. The moment the door shut, the temperature dropped. Ice-cold air filled the bus. Adrian sat near the middle aisle, trying not to look at the passengers around him. But slowly, he realized something horrifying. None of them were breathing. One woman near the window had pale gray skin. Another passenger's neck bent at an impossible angle, and sitting near the back was a child staring directly at him, smiling. Child's soft whisper, "You're not supposed to be here." Adrian whispering, "What?" The child slowly pointed toward the front of the bus. Adrian looked up and froze. The driver's reflection in the mirror had no face. Adrian rushed toward the doors, but outside the windows, the city was gone. There were no buildings, no streetlights, only endless darkness rushing past the bus. The road stretched forever, and the passengers slowly began lifting their heads. One by one, their eyes opened, completely black. Passengers whispering together, "Stay with us, stay with us, stay with us." Adrian panicking, "Stop the bus, let me out." The driver slowly turned his head backward. Even without a face, Adrian could feel it staring directly into him. "Bus driver, nobody leaves Route 13. The lights inside the bus began flickering violently. The passengers started twitching unnaturally, their smiles stretching wider and wider. Then suddenly, the child near the back screamed, and every passenger rushed toward Adrian at once. Adrian kicked the emergency door open and jumped from the moving bus. Silence. The next morning, Adrian woke up beside Hollow Creek Road, bruised, bleeding, alone. Police later told him something terrifying. 20 years earlier, a bus carrying 13 passengers crashed near that exact road. During a storm, nobody survived, and since then, people waiting alone at the old bus stop. After midnight, sometimes report seeing a bus arrive from the fog, Route 13, but those who enter it are never seen again. You've been listening to Dead Frame, so the next time you're waiting at a lonely bus stop late at night and headlights appear through the fog, look carefully at the passengers inside, because sometimes the last bus of the night was never meant for the living. Horror is the silence between screams.